Namaste, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come and wish you a good day, a good weekend. For we were going through a very decent period of testing, and our faith is being tested. There is all those scenarios of duality that are being increasing in the black and white, but we need to let go of that and return to that which is really wanted within ourselves. For it is the Spirit of God that is the guidance. For there is no set ways on how we connect to our guidance. Everybody is different. So it is about finding a way to open our channel to receive the guidance from Spirit, from our intuition, from our higher self, our soul, our guides, our spiritual family, and our Creator. And from there, we'll open up to the ability to communicate with the company of heaven, but there is no set rules. Everybody has to find a way. So it's about calming the mind, very much so. For life, always balance out the energy. No matter what is done in the universe, we don't always see it, or in the world. But there is always a reflection, a balancing out of what is. So it's no need for judging. The law of cause and effect is infinitely perfect. Nobody can escape the facing of our thoughts, of our words, of our actions. And so the life balances out. Everything reflects. So it's about trusting God and finding ways to balance out our own energies. For the Spirit of God is very playful. The Spirit of God is very playful. It's always like in joy, but He's very wise and very patient. It awaits us. It's like with us for us to come home to this unity consciousness, to this great sphere of eternal love and light. Yet it is completely indifferent to the pain and suffering. Not that it's like it stands above it, but understanding that adversity is the tools of creation. It's still, as long as we need those tools, we'll be using them, then we'll choose to evolve through grace and love and joy and peace. But there is the world will continue to be shaken up, because we live in a world that's been so distorted, so unfair, so unjust, inhumane, so far away from the love of God that it needs to be shaken up in order. But as we let go and release the old, the new is being created naturally. So there is no pressure on that level. I'm going to pull a card. My card of the day was not for you, which means everything that's not present within my reality now is not for me. I have to accept what is there and to be open to everything changes all the time. So, but the card of the day, as a more general oracle, is nothing is better than your home. It's finding ways to feel good in your body, to create this well-being, and to create a beautiful environment where you feel really good. For that is the essence, is to feel good at home, so to be so that we can navigate those time. For all the projections we have, all the desires we have great value. Everything has been recorded. There is not a single desire or single thought we ever had that hasn't been recorded in the universe. It's what we call the Akash. And eventually the Spirit takes all those dreams and desires and bring them into the light, so we can separate the illusion from the truth. And whatever has value and is true and has value that can be of value for experience, that doesn't have to be all the way positive. Sometimes it is there is something to learn from something that is less than the highest way. But everything is we want to ask for the most direct way into heaven in some sense. For love is the cause and the effect. It is the key. It is the truth. Everything, whether it's human love or divine love. Yet human love, sentimental love, is very conditional. It says, I love you, but you have to love me back. I give you that, but you have to give me back in exchange. So in conditional love, it's like just a river that flows, and then it gets mirrored and reflected in the world. For it is when love is shared, it is multiplied, and so it is important to continue to cultivate that love. And give love to all. Yet trust has to be given with fairness and lucidity, and in a way that is balanced. You wouldn't trust a 6-year-old child with a handgun. So it just be intelligent in how you administer your your energies, yet love can to bring peace and to remind people when you come into any situation with a deep inner peace, it makes everybody more peaceful. Huh? So for this eternal love is a sacred fire at the very center of our heart. We have this sacred fire, the fire of love, the light of love. And by breathing, we maintain it. So we have to return and continue to cultivate that flame, to warm up in that flame, for and ascend beyond the physical body, for our physical body to ascend above the physical body. Yet the physical body has been upgraded. Our cellular process, cellular activation. We can ask God to put more light into our cells, and there is this crystallization process that will be surprising when we get into the full effect. And so I'm going to pull some cards for the day. For the highest wisdom is purification. We need to continue to purify ourselves. It's to let go of the old. The more because those things is like those things that haven't been purified are like the sword in the rose. It's like the rose is beautiful, but we can't really hold it because there's those thorns, and so we have to let go of the thorns one at a time, with patience and perseverance and love. For love dissolve all those things. What we need to understand is the mission. What is our mission? What did we came here to do? We have to fully trust that whatever we are called to do by our higher self is what we need to do. What we need to do is the intuition, to follow this intuition, to connect to our guidance, find a way to be more attuned, to listen to the guidance. And the final outcome will be knowledge, deep knowledge, eternal knowledge of our. And so knowledge will continue to be given through the process. And so we want to move our attention away from duality. It's very important, and to move into this sphere of love and light and purity and perfection and joy and freedom and abundance and wealth and health. But sometimes we are reminded we have to deal with the physical world. And sometimes I'm like, I receive an email and I take it very lightly. It's like an email about the statistic on vaccination, and so I respond, "Oh, thank you so much to remind me that this is still going on. It's such a pleasure to know that this duality program is still going on. I've forgotten about it. Thank you for reminding me." Well, it's a bit of a joke, but it's we really have to, because if we fuel they're going to create catastrophes and lacks and all kinds of things. That's really the way they and people believe in it. They feed their energy into it, and they create these egregores, and they're going to continue. As the more we withdraw our attention from those programs, the faster they will dissipate. So it is important that to realize that, so I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm just going to show a little bit of the progress on those paintings. This one is continuing to progress, to move forward. It's getting prettier. I still don't know what I'm going to do with those outer galaxies, because see, the Grand Univers is Paradise, the 21 satellite of Paradise, the central universe, and the 7. Everything go clockwise, and then the super universe go counterclockwise. So and we belong to the 7 super universe. But the 7 super universe are the programs of time and space. It's about 1 trillion planets. But once everything will be completely completed, all the beings will have become one with the Supreme. The Supreme will emerge from Paradise, and there's going to be a great rearrangement of all of time and space. Probably it will rule the whole program of time and space from the 7 super universes, the perfect balance between the Father, Son, and Spirit administration. And then the first level of outer space, the transcendental universes of reality, will be opened up, but nobody knows what's going to be about. The gods are completely hermetic, and they won't talk about it until time and space is complete, and except for the architects of the master universe on Paradise, but they don't even talk about that. They're very high spirit beings are very discreet. They not reveal an information unless God tells them it's okay to reveal it. So for now, we have to work towards achieving the truth, the beauty, and the goodness, which is the value of the Supreme. And then there'll be the first level of outer space. There are 4 increasing levels, looking for values beyond truth, beauty, and goodness. That will be looking for God on the ultimate level. And so the universe is just a baby in truth. So we'll come to to realize that. But it's such a marvelous. We belong to something that's far greater than anything we can even dream of. Like Shakespeare said, Horatio, I tell you, there are more things in the universe than all our dreams and philosophies. For and then this is about the paradisical society, the seven great families of spirit beings. Is continuing to build very slowly. It's how those new paintings. I show the progress report. This is a painting on the seven super universe of our seven super universe. Orventon. I'm gonna finish building the central world and maybe the white and it looks like snowflakes a little bit. The minor sector branches, the major sector branches. I'm going to be changing color. I'm not really sure. It's not really all that far from being complete. And this one is a poem of Charles Baudelaire. I'm gonna work on it. There was a rhinoceros here. It disappeared, so it's like, but it might come back someday. And so I'm gonna finish with. Oh, I had a very strange draft. Okay, well, the two things I wanted to talk about also is that the first thing I think that we very. I'm not sure it's gonna happen. A lot of people who don't want that to happen, but if a solar wind would disconnect all of our screen and computers and phones for like a week or two, we would be so peaceful. There is such an addiction. All those things are created for the enslavement of humanity, although we're using it. But there is this deep addiction and this digitalization of mankind. It's like it's part of the draconian programs. Eventually, all those technologies will be turned for the highest good of mankind. But for now, just do not live in the computer. Do not live in your phone. Just utilize it, but take time away from that to live in the physical world. And the solar wind could just in one flash could just turn off all that for a little while. That would just a lot of people would be shocked. We're so dependent on that. Well, I'm not sure it's necessary. Whatever God wants is what will happen. God knows its program. I had a very strange dream also I wanted to share. I was waking up in the middle of the night with this dream that was shown to me as a premonition. And I was sending my last message on Messenger of Facebook. And the Spirit was saying some people will choose to stay till the last moment on Facebook. Like Facebook is going to end and it's going to be the last message. So I don't know what's going to happen. It was a funny dream. So let's see what happened in the event. What we need to focus on is our point of freedom, to determine what is it we exactly want, and then continue to purify ourselves to the point where we are able to receive those things we've been asking for all is in the works. And so I'm going to finish with a song. It's an old song, a romantic song. I think it was by the Righteous Brothers. Then Elvis Presley did a really nice version of that on the piano. It's called The Unchained Melody. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hunger for your touch. Alone, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, in the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers cry, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hunger for your touch. Alone, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God speed your love to me. I'll be coming home. Wait for me. For God is always waiting for us to come home, and then from there we'll find all the love in the universe. But we have love to cultivate down here. This is our mission, to anchor the love, to share the love, and to feel the love. For love is the key and the answer to all things, strangely enough. And the card of the day is the 5 of Gabriel. You can face a challenge. Remove yourself from people living a tragic situation. Show yourself to be patient. Show patience towards yourself and others. So all those people that are suffering with this dark program is not to be insensitive. Help them when they need, but do not get involved in their own drama. Just remove yourself from the drama. And from this sense of peace and serenity, whenever you are called, you will bring that peace and serenity, and you will assist them to find this recomfort. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.